girls, equips, and rituals. What more can you want? Maybe rank 3? What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new here. I'm Dan and today we're taking a look at Mikanko support. Let's get into it. As per usual, let's take a look at the new cards. The first card on the list would be Sanaki, the Mikanko Devotee. It's an Earth Illusion effect monster, which doesn't have the iconic Mikanko reflection ability, but it has 3 effects though. The first effect, you can target a Mikanko card you control, returning to the hand, so it's pretty much recycling stuff you have on the field, like your equip spells. As for the second effect, if a card is equipped to it, you can special summon a non-illusion Mikanko monster from your deck. Also, you're locked out of the extra deck unless it's the Mikanko monster. As for the third effect, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can target a face-up monster on the field and equip this card to it. Now for the next card, we have Mikanko Divine Dance. It's a normal spell that has 2 effects. So the first effect, off the bat, you're locked out of the extra deck for the rest of the turn unless it's a Mikanko monster. Send a Mikanko card from your deck to the graveyard, and then you can set a Mikanko spell or trap card from your deck. I wish it'd send for cost, but it's okay. The second effect, however, you can banish this card from the graveyard, detach an Xyz material from a monster you control, special summon a Mikanko ritual from your deck or hand. This effect is insane. The only thing that's holding this card back is the fact that you can only use one of these effects per turn. Now for the third and final new card, it's our extra deck monster. Uzuhime, the Manifested Mikanko. It's a light, very rank 3 monster that requires 2 Mikanko monsters, so it's not generic. If this card is special summon, you can add an equip spell from your deck or graveyard to the hand. It has the iconic Battle Reflection that almost all Mikankos have. And as for the third effect, if it attacks at the end of the damage step, you can detach a material and can attack again. So you have up to 3 attacks. This is pretty much ending the game, and if they don't have a monster in the field, you can just add double-edged sword and you just use 2 attacks. That's usually game. Also, we got an alt art and it's Purrely. This is peak perfection. If you made it this far into the video, you can leave a like. I'll be appreciated. If you want to see more videos from me, you can check out my channel, and then if you want to see more videos from me in the future, you can subscribe to the channel. After playing Go Second Mikanko like for the first week or so, I realized that yeah, it's cool and all, but I don't have to activate the effect immediately when it's equipped. I can always just do my usual Goblin Biker combos, and then when I'm ready, I can just use my Washidori to reborn the girl, and then I can do whatever I want. Because to be honest, the Goblin Bikers are pretty sick with this deck, and it makes you have like an interesting interaction where you don't have to use these spell cards. You can just add it to hand and then send it to the grave with Oime, and when you do that, pretty much you can just detach from any one of your in order to special summon a free Oime from the deck, because you're not going to use the one from the hand because that's pretty much for the follow-up. Like, once you master how like the goblins work and all their interactions, you can pretty much turn any goblin board into a Mikanko board. And the really cool thing about Power Tool is that it's pretty much Isoul 2.0, is it gets you all the equips that you need in the grave, and then you can just do whatever you want with them. As long as you have the monsters to work with them, then you're pretty much cool. Looking at this, you can clearly see that it's not really a budget version, but it works. If you don't have the Fiendsmith, you can just replace them with like another engine, or just double down on like other extra monsters, because I think like the Armored Xyz package is cool as well. So in the end phase, I just attached the Gone Wild. Alright, so the interaction that I did there is, this was like game 3, which I was going for the Angelic Ring there, which I clearly sided out. So I was like, I'm cooked. Then I remembered a specific interaction. You can't negate a monster that's already negated. And the thing about Grief Tablet is that it negates. It's pretty much our Imperm as an equip card. So I equipped it to the Caesar. And the cool thing about that is I have Gone Wild attached to the Gobanga, which I can then go into my graveyard and activate Cloud Exploder, which would then detach the Gone Wild special summon itself. And what will happen there is that because Gone Wild was sent to the grave, I can target any card on the field to attach it to a Goblin Exceed. Seeing that this is here, I can just use the Gone Wild to attach it to the Babanga, and seeing that it's no longer equipped to Caesar, Caesar is no longer negated. Therefore, I found a work around the Dark Ruler no more to protect my Caesar, so I can at least have some form of negate. I forgot that the engraver was underneath the Caesar, so I couldn't use the sequence. Alright, so that would have been game if I had remembered to attach the double-edged sword, but I have a boa that can always recycle my Omni, so I think I'll be fine. Not to mention it's pretty much banishing everything that they tribute from the hand or deck. I didn't get to finish this match because I pretty much had to leave and I just had to quit on the second game. But this is pretty much the first game, a good representation of going second in a non-going second Mikanko deck. And they were playing Purrely Spright, which I didn't know was a thing until now, but it works, I guess. Alright, so watch me finesse this guy. Alright, so even if he had changed the IP to go into SP, it's not like he can get rid of the Uli because I now control an equip card.